I've forgotten how we start this show. It's just, I had it all lined up, but now it's just completely left my brain.
It's okay, I'll edit this out, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I'll decide how funny it is.
Alright. Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Why Did We Watch This? I'm Finn.
I'm Sky.
And this week we ask, why did we watch The Three Stooges?
Alright, so The Three Stooges. So, the synopsis. Well, I'm gonna read this part first because I think it's funny. No knuckleheads were harmed in the making of this film. While trying to save their childhood orphanage, Moe, Larry, and Curly inadvertently stumble into a murder plot and wind up starring in a reality TV show.
Which is funny, because as we were discussing before the episode started, that's kind of only half right.
Yep, it's not false, but
it's not true.
No. And it's really I guess it is
broad.
just a synopsis, but it's broad as fuck.
Yeah, weird. Anyway, okay, first opinions on this film to begin with.
Awesome.
A lot better than I was expecting. I think this is
absolutely.
I had a genuinely good time with this film.
Yeah, so I guess impressions wise, I was like, okay, is it gonna hold up? Is it gonna be good, or is this gonna be kind of shit?
Because I think both of us watched it when we were kids, when it was first in cinemas, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah, which is insane. That was before we knew each other as well.
Yeah, yep, that would have been before we knew each other.
Came out 14 years ago, this film.
Whew. Oh boy. Like, I remember seeing trailers for it in the movie theaters and then seeing it in the theaters and watching it a lot on DVD.
Yeah, I was the same. Because, honestly, I can't say why. There was no reason for me to like this film as much as I did, because my mum hated it. And she
yeah.
But, yeah. It's weird, how my mum hated this film, because she loves comedies, and especially dumb comedies. And my dad, who hates comedy and joy, surprisingly liked this film.
It's a film really for everyone. Look, no, it's not.
I think I can be very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very truthful in saying that this film is made by nitwits for nitwits, and we are its target audience.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because we were howling when we watched this film.
Yeah, so because I was staying over with you for a little bit, and you picked me up from after I watched it in theaters, The Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Which I enjoyed that a lot more than I expected. Jar Jar Binks can actually be genuinely funny. Annoying, but actually funny.
I still think you're so crazy for thinking that.
That's very fair. Look, that movie is fucking bananas. But then we went to your place. We watched this movie. You're like, oh, you want to watch a movie? I was like, yeah, alright. Cool, let's go. And it's like, oh, it's only an hour 30. I was like, yep, perfect. I can stay awake for that long. And
what an hour and a half it was.
I think I had sore cheeks after watching it. Like, I was actually sore.
Too much. Yeah.
Like, laughing and smiling too much. I was actually uncomfortable in bed because my mouth hurt.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah. Oh man, but
Sorry,
so
I'm a child.
yes, Finn, you are. But so the thing about this movie is like, I mean, look, general gist. It's a comedy that most people really enjoy, where it's slapstick. It's
Yeah.
clonk, bonk on the head.
Yeah. It is
It's
the
really
most
good.
primal type of humor.
But then it actually had some legit, really good jokes littered
Yeah.
throughout the movie.
It really does. Like, which is wild. It shouldn't be as funny as it is.
Yeah. I am frankly shocked in a great way.
I'll be the first to say, like, I suggested this. Do you want to know why I suggested this one? I don't think I told you at the time.
Yeah, right.
It was
Far
because it was the film that has started doing the rounds on TikTok for me. Like, you know how you get like 30 second clips of the film.
Yeah.
It
No
just
shot.
It started appearing on my TikTok. I was like, oh, that's a film I haven't seen in years. I should watch it again. Oh,
Finn,
that film's got a shit rating. We could watch it for the podcast.
Finn, please tell me they were fan cams.
No, they weren't. It was just like edits, just 30-second clips of the film.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as much as I would love to see a Mo, Larry, and Curly fan cam,
it would be so good.
I'll tell you what film I did watch because I saw a fan cam of it.
Yeah.
I watched a film called The Lair of the White Worm.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure I told you about.
Yeah, I remember reading the review about it.
Yeah,
it was really funny.
It was a 1988, not even be like a C grade movie. It looked like it had a budget of £100, and it's one of the earliest roles of both Hugh Grant and Peter Capaldi.
Oh fuck yes!
And I saw a fan cam of Peter Capaldi from that film on TikTok, and I forgot how attractive Peter Capaldi is.
Oh fuck, that's so funny.
Oh my god. And the film was actually decent as well. It was schlocky.
Really?
Schlocky C-grade shit that I love.
Yeah. Now, Finn, who do you think is most likely to get a fan cam in the Three Stooges?
Well, do you want my honest answer or do you want the funny answer?
Go both. Go honest and funny.
Sofia Vergara as Lydia is for the honest answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then probably the most likely of our main three casts, probably Chris Diamantopoulos as Mo.
Yeah. I feel like him definitely, but I'd also like to put forward Sister Mary Mangle.
Yeah.
Played by the lovely Larry David.
It was I'd completely forgotten that. And when the film started, I was like, God, that nun who's clearly a man dressed as a nun looks very familiar. Why do I? Holy shit! It's Larry David.
Oh, and what a pleasant surprise it was. Larry David was really funny. But we haven't really seen much in terms of the original's Three Stooges show.
I have seen a little bit. Like, okay. I've seen a few episodes. And it's very similar. It's just in the modern world, I guess.
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, when I was skimming through Wikipedia, because we decided to do this last night. Almost chucked up my dinner there. But I had to burp real bad.
Good going. Okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay, good.
But I remember reading some of it, and they're like, we're not really trying to make a remake or anything. It's just the Three Stooges in the modern day.
Yeah, that's what it should be, and I think they actually did a very good job of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the guys who played the Three Stooges, like, they were great. They knew what movie they were in. They took it seriously. and they played it up like really great.
Yeah. And, like, to be perfectly frank, I don't recognize most of the cast otherwise.
Yeah.
Something I did find out is, like, I recognize Larry from somewhere. I recognize him from somewhere, and I realized he's in the Cat in the Hat film, like the live action one.
Oh, I think I was going to tell you
He
that.
plays the mom's boss.
Yeah. You're fired!
Fired. It's
Yeah.
like, that one surprised me. Will Sasso, who played Curly, I once again recognised from very few things, but apparently he was in Young Sheldon.
Yep, I remember hearing that. Yep.
Yep. And also he was in the Doctor Who movie that came out in 1996.
Holy shit!
I don't remember him being in that. Granted, I've only seen that film maybe twice. And
What year?
That was 96.
Okay, I thought for a second you said 1966, and I was
No.
was he a child in that movie? Because
he wasn't born in that when that film came out. He was born in 1975. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
And then Chris Diamantopoulos, who played Mo, most recently, I think, played Mickey Mouse in the Once Upon a Studio short film that Walt Disney came out with.
Yep, yeah, he's just one of voice acting one of the biggest characters.
Yeah, one of the biggest characters in history right now.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
From
greatness to shit.
Where do you recognize Mother Superior from, Finn?
Mother Superior? You mean Jane Lynch?
Yeah!
Star of Glee? Oh, hold on. I don't know if the star... Yeah, she was the best character in Glee. Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah. We'll be honest. She one of the best characters.
Yeah, definitely. She was also... She's been in a lot of things, in all fairness.
Yeah, she has.
Rio, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Wreck-It Ralph, and its sequels.
Yeah. It's caught me off guard because I was like, oh yeah, no, she was in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yep.
I think specifically the second one.
No, first one.
Really? Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know who she played in the first one.
She played a character named Gail, apparently.
Huh. I mean, I know who she played in the second one. She played their principal.
I couldn't tell you, to be perfectly frank. I only watched the second one maybe once.
And we'll do it again. Don't you worry, Finn. You'll find out.
We'll get there eventually. Woohoo!
God, scrolling down through the casting, and I love how there's just the cast of Jersey
Shores. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Oh god. Okay, I will say the slapstick in this film, timeless. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Every other type comedy they did, incredibly dated because most of it was very topical.
Yeah. I'd say besides the very few parts in the background where there's like when they're going through the building looking for Teddy and they're like, hey, looking at all the different signs. I can't remember the gags now, but the signs were really funny.
Yeah.
But then there's just Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Those three idiots are here. The Kardashians? No.
No, that line got me.
That was also funny.
Yeah. The fact that for a not insignificant portion of this film, Mo was a member of the Jersey Shores as Dynamo.
Oh, fuck.
It's just... Yeah. This film was just so... I'm gonna say it's an unappreciated film. Much.
I'd accept that, yeah.
It's not exactly it's not Shakespeare. Let's be frank. But it's.
Are you sure?
Hey, look. Could the Three Stooges write Othello? No. Could Shakespeare write the Three Stooges? also no. They're very different beasts, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, fair. Man.
Okay, I want to talk about my favourite scene, if that's okay.
Yeah, no, go for
Well,
it.
I guess favourite sequence. It would be a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
The hospital.
Yep. No, the hospital is great.
It's the only part of the film I remembered like with incredible clarity from when I was a child.
It was really funny.
For some reason, I just remembered that scene almost bit for bit. Like from the baby piss fight to die harding off the building. Eventually, it was just so. I think that is the sequence of the film that I laughed by far the hardest at.
Yeah, no, for sure. I do think that one was like one of the funniest bits.
And you regaled me with the fun fact that the head nurse that was in the baby section of a maternity ward, I guess.
Yes,
is one of the main characters. Was it Insidious?
Yep.
Yeah.
She is one of the main characters in the Insidious franchise.
Which I haven't seen the Insidious films yet. Which I'm almost certain we'll get to them eventually. It's just like that is such a wild.
You see,
a wild credit.
It really feels like an episode of the Three Stooges, where you see a celebrity cameo for a few seconds, then they're gone.
Yeah. All right. I want to ask you something. Have you looked into any of the awards this film was nominated for?
No.
Don't. I want you to guess which two cast members got nominated for the Razzie. For this film. Okay, the category was worst on-screen couple. Which two cast members from this film were nominated?
Is it going to be some shit where it's like, it's this person and this object?
No, it's not. It's two cast members.
Okay. On-screen couple.
Yeah.
Ooh. The only ones I can think is like Teddy and Sofia Vergara.
Okay, it was a trick question. It was the entire cast members of the Jersey Shores.
Oh.
You got collectively nominated.
Nah, that's good. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny that the cast of Jersey Shore just characters from their own show, and they voted the worst in a movie that's not about them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that the only Razzie was nominated for?
That is shocking. The only Razzie was nominated for.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also want to mention is remember at the end of the film how there was the safety announcement, basically, don't try this at home, and it had the two directors from the film.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then when I looked up what the directors, like, that's not the directors. Those are actors paid to play the directors at the end of the film.
What the fuck?
Yeah, those two incredibly attractive men that were put in front of us weren't actually the directors.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, look, I'm happy we got to see them, but why?
I don't know. It's just a weird like little detail.
This movie's batshit.
Okay, another thing I found out.
Yeah.
This film had two separate releases in the UK. A PG-13 and a 12 and up version.
What?
Oh, sorry, a PG rating, which is like parental guidance, obviously, and a 12 and up, which is essentially PG-13 in the UK.
What were the two versions?
Basically, the PG version had 5 less gags in it that were incredibly imitatable.
Okay.
Those were the vegetable peeler on the man's head,
Yeah.
the cheese grater on the man's foot, the hair tongues on the woman's tongue, the man's head being shoved into a microwave, and a verbal reference to playing with matches.
Okay, so like so two gags throughout the movie, and then the entirety of the Jersey Shore scene.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And that was basically the two bits. That was basically the bit that was cut out to keep it having a PG rating, which is just such a weird, like.
It's a very
why those? But there are so many different things that are highly imitatable. They had a bit at the end of the film for it and everything.
Yeah. Hey, don't hit your mate with a hammer.
Don't poke him in the eyes and go.
What do you think? What was some of your? Okay, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite bits.
Yeah, go.
They're not really scenes; they're just bits.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's how you have to talk about this film.
Yeah. Them hitting the quote unquote husband, like into traffic.
Oh.
That whole bit was great.
Yeah.
Just flung in front of the truck. Sorry, a bus. Thrown through the air.
Yep.
Into a street sweeper.
Yep.
Pogo jumped on by a girl, and then an arrow through the foot.
And then he somehow ended up in a full body cast that he miraculously recovered from.
After also getting hit with dynamite.
Oh, yeah. He got dynamited in that fucking thing. Also, they just carry around dynamite.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they, Finn? They're Three Stooges.
You know what? Fair.
But let's see. Something that was just generally funny because it's like, what? Was when Larry and Curly were in the zoo, then they they flick a peanut into a dolphin's blowhole. They give it the Heimlich maneuver, and then the peanut shoots off into a lion's nutsack.
I knew you were going to bring that bit up.
And you see lion nuts.
You see lion's testicles.
How amazing.
This film is just baffling. Like, how did this film get made? Why isn't it aimed at an older audience?
I almost feel like it was, because we're the target audience. No one else is going to enjoy it. We enjoy it.
We enjoy it 12 years after its release.
Maybe it was made for just me and you, Finn.
Yeah, it's
isn't made for anyone else.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, I have the wiki open, and it is nuts that one of the opening line of the second paragraph, the ending line of the second paragraph is, "A sequel is in development."
Okay.
I don't know when this was last updated, or where they got that from.
Yeah, I don't know where that info is from, because that was this movie came out a while now. I don't know if a sequel's actually going to come out, sadly. Here's the thing. This movie doesn't need to exist.
It does. I'm glad
the story, nothing special.
Yeah.
It's the Three Stooges. It's just slapstick comedy, just a goofy fun time, and I'm just glad it's here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there's not much more you can really ask for. It's a movie, and it's funny.
It's certainly a movie. Oh, okay. Okay, I've just looked further into the sequel.
Okay, yes.
In 2015, a sequel was announced with all of the Stooges reprising their roles. It was then announced in December of 2021 that development on the sequel has restarted. But as of right now, nothing has been heard yet.
That's fairly recent. 2021. Okay.
They even announced a writer named Cameron Fay, who I've looked into, and I don't recognize any of their other work, to be perfectly frank. But
Okay.
what a weird film to be getting a sequel.
Ooh. Don't necessarily have high hopes for it, but hey, if it
No,
happens,
well,
it happens, and
if
we'll
it's
be first in
anything,
line.
if it's any, yeah, we will, we will go opening night.
We'll be there.
Yeah. All right.
Shove past the kids.
I just want to. I want you to know about all of the criticism this got from Catholics.
I did see a tag on the wiki where it's apparently anti-Catholic.
Yeah, and it's very funny
Alright, yes.
about how poorly it represents nuns. Uh, the the two main things it points out are Larry David's performance as Sister Mary Mengele, who I didn't catch this. I didn't catch this because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
He's named after Nazi Joseph Mengele.
What? What? What are you talking about?
Yep.
Wait.
And the other main one it had was Sister Bernice and her clothes at the end, which I did not like.
I was indifferent. Actually, no, I thought it was dumb, but I didn't.
Right.
But I don't know.
As someone who was raised in a Catholic environment, it was very weird for me. But as someone who is an atheist, it was still weird. Because as someone who is gay, it was, very revealing for a lady.
I think the whole point was like, it's like, whoa, a nun's wearing a swimsuit?
It's not even a swimsuit.
And it's revealing.
It was incredibly revealing.
It was so revealing.
Oh my
but
God,
I'm still hung up on. Okay, let's see. Pinpoints one of the scenes which the film pushes to develop with it portrays two unusual nuns, respectively. Yada. Larry David. Oh wait, no, I'm reading the wrong part. Sister Mary Mengele. The name is a nod to the late Nazi Joseph Mengele. As for Upton, it is not so much her character name, Sister Bernice, as what the what? My God. Okay.
Yeah, because she is played by a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model.
Oh, actually, I read something fun about one of the creators, well, one of the sisters as well.
Right? Is it Jane Lynch?
Wouldn't you wish?
Or is it Jennifer Hudson?
Let's see.
Star of 2019 Cat.
So unfortunately, none of that.
This is a film I genuinely love, and I will die by that fact. We will do it eventually.
That's all I gotta say. It's just, I haven't seen it, but just,
You know what? I will take over genuine disdain.
But so Carolyn Kimberly Scott, who plays one of the nuns in the beginning of the movie, is the great-granddaughter of Mo Howard, one of the original Three Stooges.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Like, this is just in the trivia of IMDb. It's gone, like, it seems legit, but I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, we can't really complain. We don't know that much about this film.
I mean, look, it's probably true. Take my word for it. It's on IMDb. It's gotta be true.
I believe it. I choose to believe it. I also love the fact that I looked it up, and also in the trivia section, Mel Brooks was apparently going to write a Three Stooges movie in the 70s, but it ended up falling through. But he eventually made Silent Movie instead, which was basically just a Three Stooges movie without the name. Yeah.
All right, nice. Man, Mel Brooks coming up a lot in the recent episodes.
I know, right? Weird.
Yeah, Mel Brooks does good stuff.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it?
And kind of, I mean, shocking enough to me, still alive and kicking.
Oh, I know, right? It's crazy how old he is.
He's like nearly 100.
He's in his 90s, I know that.
Oh my god.
He's 97. Fucking hell.
He's so close to getting to 100.
Ugh. Come on, hold out, Mel.
He turns 98 this year. Come on, you can do it, Mel.
Alright. Okay, quickly, before we lose the plot too much, favorite Mel Brooks film.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna have to say Blazing Saddles for me.
Yeah, no. Blazing Saddles, I've heard is really good. I haven't seen it. I was going to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Very good film. I watched it far too young.
Oh, what? No.
My dad was very irresponsible with what films I watched, but goddamn if it didn't shape how I saw films.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what other ones. No, fucking directed. Thank you very much. It's like for some reason I'm just blanking.
He's done a good few films.
Oh.
I've recently been rewatching a lot of Mel Brooks films. Like I rewatched Blazing Saddles. I've watched for the first time Young Frankenstein the other day.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to rewatch Spaceballs. I personally didn't like that film.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I kind of enjoyed that one, but I know I haven't seen many of his other ones.
Right.
The Producer's remake was good.
The Producer's remake was great. I loved it. And it's very much what made me want to go and get the original now.
Yeah, no, I'm very keen to see the original. Because if it's just as insane as the first one, I know I'll have a great time.
Look, from what I found out, it's just as insane as the original, but with his name is escaping me. It's so annoying.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, thank you.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder in it instead of Matthew Broderick.
Which I'm just thinking of the scene. Okay, we should probably we won't talk about it.
Yeah,
that'll be on the Chaser episode where we talk about these movies.
Yeah,
where we need a break.
Yeah. All right. I just found something insane.
Yeah.
To promote the film, the Three Stooges appeared on WWE Raw.
Wow.
They were booed by an infuriated crowd. Before Sasso, who played Curly, dressed as Hulk Hogan, received a chokeslam by Kane.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Wow, that's so good.
And look, one more quick fun fact.
Yeah,
one of the directors of this film, Peter Farley, recently directed Oscar Best Picture winner The Green Book, and I find that insane.
Yeah, no, you should. That is fucking crazy.
It's nuts. Also, recently this year made the film Ricky Stenicki, which I thought was alright.
Okay. Wait.
Another one we can do for the show.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, and Dumb and Dumber, Me, Myself and Irene, Osmosis Jones. He's done a lot of classic comedies.
There's something about Mary, movie 43. Which, movie 43, from a reviewer saw of it, not good.
To be honest, never heard of it.
Actually, he might have done one of the anthologies in it, because it's one of those anthology comedy movies like your
right.
spoof movies that are usually kind of funny to dog shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, hey, unless you have something else to surprise me with, I think that's where we will wrap it up.
Well, do you want to read out the top 3 reviews?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. All right, let's see.
The first one,
Oh, that's a long one.
Long one. We'll skip that.
All right, I'm gonna read this one.
Yeah, I think I know what you're about to say.
Megan, half a star, still better than Green Book.
Jesus. Kylo, 1 star. Jackass for 11-year-olds. Or
Absolutely.
In our case, 21-year-olds.
I was gonna say, if you want to watch Jackass without all the gross shit, just watch a Stoogers movie. Or just watch some slapstick. It's good.
3 stars. Colin the Dude, Larry David in a nun outfit goes a long way.
Absolutely, it does. Oh, that's awesome.
And Nadine Smith, 4 stars. The hell's a poppin' of the 2010s. And I think with that we'll call it an episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Why Did We Watch This? You can find us on Letterboxd and all our other social medias, our Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Am I missing any?
Instagram. That's the one.
All in the description of this episode.
Yep. It's all down there. Check it, nerds.
Yeah. Check it, nerds. What a great way to finish off.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you next week.
All right. See you in the cinemas.
Bye.
Bye.